Well, Netherlands is going to start us off with a strong serve that goes just a little bit wild and puts the first point on the board for the players in the black jersey. One apiece. Oh, down the line. Lovely finish from Norway.
Kind of the common approach was to go after Christian Sørum. Then Norway proceeded to win everything in sight, and people started to think maybe we try the other guy. And so a little bit of late, people have been going after. It'll be interesting to see what the Dutch do here.
Connect point for point. What is it that the players are thinking about? Is it tactics and what they want to do against the other team, or is it more like, let's just get into our comfortable zone and start playing our game?
Yeah, especially this early, they're just going point for point. Hey, let's get a side out. In our first women's semifinal from a similar deficit on the first side change. Can Norway do the same here in the men's semifinal?
Nice pickup, Netherlands again with a good defensive effort, but it doesn't pay off. The big block that you were talking about. And these two teams faced off against each other earlier in pool play of this tournament, and Sørum took it 2-1. Brouwer Meeuwsen had won the first set and crept back in, so nothing to be taken for granted here as Norway again tie themselves up. And Mol, for anyone new to the game, he comes from an entire family of beach volleyball players. He has 3 brothers that play, as well as his sister Sofia and his mother Marita. So a lot of skill there from that family. Set off the net, touched, has to go over, and it does, and it lands.
Unbelievable. I don't know if we're going to get a look at it, but I think that dig came off of the shoulder of Christian Sørum. It was unbelievable.
8-7 for Norway. A big swing from the Netherlands to tie it up, though.
Things seem to be rolling for the Dutch, but then all of a sudden, they're down one. Thought we were rolling here.
This Norway team never to be underestimated. They're just finding ways to score. It looks like when things aren't going their way, they're just comfortable in that situation. Sort of, they get comfortable being uncomfortable, and maybe that's their superpower.
That and Viking blood, I think.
A little bit of both. Oh, nice job, though, by Netherlands to get out of that situation.
It never hurts to have a little bit of luck. Just excellent effort rewarded that time for Alex and Robbie.
9-10. Norway stepping in to take a short roll shot. Now that ball could have been taken by either of those Norwegian players.
Never looks rushed, never looks out of sorts.
Oh, lovely pickup. It's still good. Second time of asking, Netherlands puts it away.
Alex will take that trick away.
Not even the apology, not even the, well, a tiny hand up, but not sure how heartfelt that was. They'll take the point. Oh, from off the net, really out of system. Netherlands looking more composed than Norway in that situation.
Just from a technical standpoint, I mean, obviously he can do anything he wants with that, but it just comes down to technical proficiency.
It's hard to criticize anything because, point for point, one player does something and then the other one responds with something equally as impressive.
That is a good example of it right there. A little swat on the line attempt by Anders Mol has Norway out in front.
He continues to patrol the net, but the high roll shot works for Alexander Brouwer.
And that really is set up.
But it really is a risk-reward ratio that they're looking at as they're back there. How heavy do they want to put onto the ball? How much pressure? And exactly that's the result sometimes that you'll get an ace serve.
But you do need to incur some level of risk in order to apply pressure on teams, because as we've seen, all 4 of these guys unbelievably proficient side out, and if you don't get them in some form of trouble, they're going to side out all day long. Even in a little bit of trouble there, Again, we'll give Alex credit to your point of attempting some risk, but no reward that time.
Not letting the gap get too wide, though, keeping it tight. 15-16 is the Netherlands. Meeuwsen with a chance to serve to tie it up. Opportunity for Norway to swing, and they will not let the Netherlands in, keeping that 2-point buffer. And the Netherlands guys are wearing red jerseys.
I'm not like a bull. I don't see gray and then like the red.
Norway set point 20-18. That's well handled. Can they put it away on the first time of asking? Yes, they can. 21-18.
Perception can be reality. And so they have that advantage going into any match, I think. That teams think they're going to have to do. You felt like you were going to have to do something extraordinary.
Right.
And so it caused you to make a bunch of mistakes because you start trying to play outside of yourself. So when you get so close,
even when they're not in system and it's not looking beautiful, they're comfortable being in awkward positions and figuring out how to score and getting creative. 5-3, another 2-point advantage for Norway, but that's cut in half.
Another good high swing there from Robbie.
Netherlands goes a little bit short. Ah, the angle.
He can just snap the ball off with such power.
Meeuwsen has a chance to go for power, but he's blocked. Norway into the block again and recycled. Faster ball. Oh, great defense. Off the hands, and Netherlands really earned that point there.
Alex has to rinse his mouth out and get a mouthful of sand at some point there.
And you almost get the feeling that they had to score that as... Nah, he looks very relaxed, you're right.
It's unbelievable.
The fitness level as well, because they're running around. It's hot out there, but still barely breaking a sweat. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just, the handwork, kind of that sort of neutral jump and then aggressive arm work into the angle is just unbelievable from Anders, and then he can follow it up with a serve like that. It's just what makes him the best player in the game right now.
Well, that's 1 point in the right direction as that ball lands in the sand. 6-9. Netherlands pressing the reception of Norway. But wow. Wow. See, that's exactly what they do, looking like they're completely out of the point but still scoring it.
Kinds of good stuff, and in reality you do. That's a great serve. Gets Norway in a tough spot. Anders just pikes from about 12 feet off the net.
Ooh, speaking of piking, no mercy on that overpass.
1 point on any given play, so we just got to focus on this play and try and climb ourselves back in.
Yeah, absolutely. Norway, I feel as though the danger is to get comfortable. 8-12. Norway for a swing. Big one, cross court. And how frustrating is that as the defender? Well picked up by Norway. The roll shot is perfection. Mole targeting Brouwer. Oh, heavy-handed swing, and that's something we talked about earlier on. That's his favorite shot, that just heavy arm.
And hit that line shot very, very adeptly, as you saw there.
Let's see what Norway sends back. Just cool and calm as you like.
You know, they have to risk, but you do have to find a way to get that balance, you know, because it does you no good to risk and never put any pressure on your opponent, obviously.
Oh, wow. And Norway find themselves with a free ball situation.
To give themselves that point.
Norway cruising. Netherlands trying to find something. Is that still good? It's not. A big block at the net by Mole. 17-20. Netherlands need to force Norway to play. They do not. So 21-17, and this match has gone the way of the reigning Olympic gold medalists, Norway's.